Alright, we'll pick up where we left off. The last video I had ignited the gasifier and went and had a cigarette. About 6-7 minutes later I came back. I went ahead and put the cap back on my ignition port, snugged it up. I waited about another 6 or 7 minutes or so, and we should be ready to flare off some gas. So we'll flip over here and we'll try to give it a light. And again, it's very windy, so bear with me. There she goes, just like that. And you can see on initial startup, it's very pretty blue flame. There's no orange or red or dirty fuel or anything like that. So, the next step, I usually let it run like this for just a few minutes, just to make sure, you know, we got good gas and it's been flaring for a while. I mean, you can see at the moment it's a nice big tall flame. So, what we're going to do is we're going to pick up the camera here and we're going to reset just a little bit here. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and go over and we will get the generator hooked up. This is the same generator from earlier videos. I haven't fired it. Let's see, the last start of this thing was the 17th of January. So, you know, it's almost been 2 months since I fired this last. I haven't done a darn thing to it. I just shut it down, put it away. So, we'll go ahead and get our fuel hose here, our carburetor set up. We'll hook it up. Come up here and hook it onto the gasifier, just like that. And my ball valves are set. I made a couple of Sharpie marks on here where this generator seems to like to run the best. So I went ahead and the ball valves just stay set there. I don't mess with them, I don't play with them. And what I'm going to do is this thing is officially ready to fire the generator up. So I'm going to shut off the ball valve. Let me see if I can get a little closer here so you can see that ball valve. There we go. I'm going to shut off the ball valve to my fan. I'm going to unplug my fan. Then I'm going to come over here to the generator. I'm going to open up the ball valve to my fuel hose, and I'm going to take my little can of start fluid and put a squirt or two in my oxygen valve. I will turn the choke on full on the generator and give it a few pulls, and generally it fires right up. So let's see if it doesn't make a liar out of me on this video. So we come over here and shut off the ball valve to my fan. You'll notice the flame will die out. It's almost all the way out. It's still burning inside the tube. So now it's out. We unplug the fan. We open up the ball valve to let gas travel down this tube. Full choke. Squirt or two in the intake, and we pull. And I'm slowly taking the choke off a little bit by a little while it's warming up. So right now it's about half choke. We'll open it up all the way. And there it is. That's how difficult it is to fire up the generator. Of course, this one made a liar out of me. It didn't fire up immediately. But not too shabby. So there we are, generator's running. Now that shows a full start of a generator on a gasifier. And of course it didn't fire up on the very first pull, but hey, what do you expect, you know? I guess you can't win them all. So there it is. That's a little series how to start the gasifier and how to start my generator. You can see little Sharpie marks right here, and there's another one right there that correspond with where my generator likes to run on wood gas. And I generally let it warm up for, a minute or two before I plug anything into it. But there we are, running on wood gas. Feel free to, ask questions, and please rate and comment.